Are You Wearing a Helmet is brought to you by Excelsior Games and Comics in Greenville, Michigan. Find us on Facebook and at areyouwearingahelmet.com.
Greetings and salutations, listeners. Welcome back to another very talky episode of Are You Wearing a Helmet? AKA, let us explore our feelings. Joining me today, well, now you're going to the hug box, Ken.
I don't want to go to the hug box.
The hug box is otherwise
Wait a
known
minute,
as
we're
my
not-
lap.
Oh, God, no, it's happening. Stop it. No.
I'm touchy.
Ken Rao playing Acadios, the Ranger.
We're not starting yet, are we?
Yes,
We
that's
were.
what we do.
That's why
Hence
we
the
went
introduction.
1, 2, 3, go.
And then-
Wait,
and
no,
then
no.
I thought this was a mic check.
Don't worry, this is his first night. He'll pick it up.
Huh.
Hey, are you going to tell us who you are?
I
All
only
right.
take direction from one person, and that's under protest.
Chris Card. I play Merrick the Dwarf. I'm a cleric.
Yeah. Eric Wisniewski playing Feng Li, the archer monk.
Rick playing Abraham Gott, the conjurer.
That you are.
Mm-hmm.
You've gone through a lot of different... We're just going to start calling you the artist formerly known as the arcanist. And I'm your dungeon master, Brent Bauwong. As we last left the party, they had finally reached their destination of Lost Knossos, the semi-mythic city of a branch of minotaurs lost to the mists of time. There they received the interesting news of they're not leaving.
And they
Ever.
called us goats. I didn't forget about that, Bomic.
They didn't call you goats.
I did.
I know that random NPC
Yeah, I
in
was
the field. Dogbone and I have a date with him.
I'm sorry, random NPC number 4 has faded into the collective Gesalt.
No!
Maybe one day, random NPC number 4 will come back out.
I hope so, because without vengeance, my life has no meaning.
No, he's going to be like that guy from The Simpsons that sounds like Charles Bronson that just pops in, says some sarcastic comment, and then vanishes. Hey, fits who? So, you were gathered around talking to our Genios, who informed you of the lovely news that, well, thanks for being here, but you can't leave. And that is where we'll pick off. Up.
Pick
Pretty good.
off.
Yeah.
Pick off!
Why can't we leave? Our Genios.
Well,
We have things to do. I mean, I'm
Not
pretty sure I
anymore.
left the stove on.
This is the Minotaur Hotel California. So
Right.
we never leave.
Look, I just hit the
dancing,
Eagles.
Dancing with the Stars starts at 8. Well, I'm sorry, but what we guard here is far, far too important to let the information out that we exist where it is. I trust you, and I feel like you are trustworthy enough to not let it go, but
Well,
Well,
you realize that we followed a map to get here.
Yeah.
yeah.
a map.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, we
Where
came here on purpose, coming to this place. We knew of its existence. We followed a
There
map.
should be no map.
Tough
Well,
titties,
no.
there's a map.
It's not like we just stepped out the door and followed the smell of manure until we found you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It doesn't carry over the desert.
Well, you should
What?
probably... I saw that camel you were riding on. You should probably bathe it.
He's
I-
nose blind to
yeah.
a lot of things.
I can't believe that you would... Well, what did you do to that beast?
That's it. Hold me back. He's bad-mouthing Dogbone.
Sir?
Quick, hold my wand.
Yeah. Takes off his gloves and slaps him. I demand satisfaction.
This Minotaur is standing like 4 feet over top of him. In satisfaction. Like, what do you think this is going to be?
My 100% cowhide patent leather gloves. Smack.
There should be no map. What map did you find?
Show them the
Fill
map.
them in to everybody else because
Well,
I don't remember.
Show them
we
the map
were
that has
in
many
the-
copies.
Yeah, we were in the ruins of Old Sharesh, and we found a map out to an oasis.
Huh. Odd. And he starts looking at you guys, a little quizzically.
I don't like the way you were eyeballing me, boy.
Mm. Hot today.
Hot yesterday.
Gonna be hot tomorrow.
I might need to think about this for a bit.
Cool. I'll see you tomorrow. Never.
Contemplate this.
No, we not only did we find a map, but and I point. Well, actually, I don't point anywhere. We got black bagged when we came in here, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know the direction exactly, but we came from an old set of ruins that had there was a Medusa in it, and it had a painting of the city.
But I personally destroyed that.
Well, we saw it. Knossos was clearly marked.
He starts looking at your guys' again, very intently, going eye to eye, and he goes, "Those weapons you bear, were you given those, perhaps, by an old man?"
You know him?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's my boy. We play poker on Thursdays.
Butch.
He cheats.
And so does that cat?
Yeah, I definitely need a day or two to think about this. In the meantime,
Need to chew it over.
You have a library?
yeah, you need to chew the cud.
Huh.
Wow, this is going to be nothing but really
Oh, don't
bad
worry.
cow jokes.
I got more.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I'm sure this would be hard to stomach if you didn't have 3 extra.
Ooh.
Way to destroy the ozone layer, Minotaur guy.
You filthy ungulate.
What?
No, you should have heard Ken's proposed outro.
Oh, we can still do it.
I don't even know what it is, and I want to.
Oh, gosh. We got stared at Flows because I was giggling like a moron.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, in the meantime, though, you are... please don't feel like you're prisoners. You're honored guests. The city is yours. There are certain restricted areas, however. I would ask that you'll be told where they are. I would ask that you honor our customs, but otherwise, the city is yours. I have rooms prepared for you.
Oh.
If you could join us for dinner, we'd be honored to have you.
Do minotaurs
great.
sleep standing up?
We're having steak.
I'm curious
we-
if they're
That's-
offensive,
Can we find some sleeping ones and
That's
tip
an
them over?
interesting question.
They'd be a lot easier. They're on 2 legs.
Where's my coat? So, yeah, he gives one of the warriors comes in as you're talking to the little garden area he's sitting in, and he introduces you to Porphyros.
Okay.
Porphyros, sorry.
Who is Porphyros?
So, well, he's I believe would you consider him the captain of the guard?
Oh.
You see he's got like a scar coming down across his face. There's a white eye.
Ooh.
Looks kind of, he's got patches missing out of him. He actually has bits of metal bolted directly into his skin to cover him.
Those look painful.
He's a reaver.
I won't be it.
And he walks in and goes, well, and he's got a bag that's dripping with him, and he casually tosses it at your feet and he goes, you had a follower.
I actually have many followers.
Nudge the bag open with a foot.
Looks like a pile of viscera and eyes wrapped in chains.
Hey, that thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or one of those things.
Where
All
were you
right.
on that one, Skybella?
There's only one bird, man.
So we're going to put an addendum to the things that we were talking about here. Yeah, we've been noticing a few of these black chained things out in the desert, and they're not just here. Like when we started our journey several miles to the south, yeah, we found these chains across 2 men that looked like they had fought each other to the death.
Porphyros looks at you and goes, this is above my pay grade. If you guys want to go talk to the master of lore, he might be able to help you. But in the meantime, let me show you to your rooms.
Oh.
Because as the master of guard, I have nothing more to do than to be your butler.
He's like, miss, stop talking. Let's go.
I love this guy.
Wow.
He's the best.
Yeah,
No, he looks at you. No, the best is my friend. He lives in ruins out there. His name is Montague.
I know. I was going to ask if there's a library around here. Because I'm going to steal some books from Montague.
Actually, I
never
was going
gonna
to head to
see
the
him
library
again.
too.
Yeah.
I will see him again. I'll have a cart full of books for him, and he will
No.
love me.
So,
He'll
as
have
you-
moved.
Did anybody
shut up.
anybody that we've talked to, have they explained exactly what's being protected here and exactly why we can't leave? Because we might find out about it.
Well, Argenios tells you, he says, I'm sorry, the people that we're protecting this from can snatch thoughts from your mind. It's best that you don't know. I'm not keeping secrets simply to keep secrets, but what we protect, I'm willing to kill myself and everyone here to protect, because if it gets out, it could alter the face of the world.
You know, I need to go find this now. My head will explode until I find out about it.
You can live without it, he says. And he pats you on the head and he gives you a lolly.
Okay.
What if the world
Go to the
needs to be
library.
changed?
Not
Already has been. We're good.
some things from the past need to stay buried.
Hmm.
It's going to get out. It's going to de-age Ian McKellen, and then Gabriel Byrne will come out.
Mm. Mm.
Anyone ever seen that movie? Keep.
Mm.
It's bad.
Why does it sound familiar? I don't think so, but
Well, it'd be old because Gabriel Byrne's in it. I'm sorry, Gabriel. I really like you.
yeah.
Apparently Hollywood doesn't these days.
Got old.
Okay, now we can check that off our box. We had our obligatory crappy B movie reference for the session.
It's bad. It's got like a disco soundtrack. It's got Jürgen Proch now in it.
How can it be
Jürgen
bad
Proch now.
with Jurgen and that guy? The other dude you're talking about.
Yeah.
Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got Scott Glenn in it too.
What the F?
It's-
Sounds like it'd be fun.
No, it's pretty bad.
Wow. Well, I mean,
Regardless of what this steer, I don't know, maybe he's a steer, maybe not.
Strongly bull.
I'm still going to the library, and I'm going to try to figure out what they're
Right.
hiding.
Well, he wants to show you your quarters first. And as he's walking, he says, throughout the day, if you guys want to do things,
I like to do.
we have activities planned.
Lots of fun things.
He hands you, this
There's
is
so
our
much
itinerary.
space.
This is our itinerary.
Do we get armbands so we can get in?
He stamps your hand. It's just like a bowl going.
I want arts and crafts hour.
got
Go to
trap
the zip line.
shooting off the east wall.
We can make leather armbands.
Cowhide.
Yeah, these wallets have to be on the street. No, he says, you guys expressed interest. He goes, I can take you after showing the quarters immediately to the scribrium.
The bookery.
Big book house. Yeah, our master of lore should be able to answer these questions for you. He says, hopefully you can. Let me know what's going on with these things. We should be safe here. He said we have certain wards and everything that can protect us from detection. But if you guys are followed this far, something's impressive that's coming after you. He says, as you're walking, he's looking a little close at the dwarf and goes, oh, are you a forge father?
Yep.
As it turns out, I am.
I do enjoy the forge.
Well, we have
More of a forge cousin.
we are all cousins.
One kind.
kissing
It
cousins.
just depends on how close.
Well, he said we have a shrine to the other gods.
Oh, yeah?
We, of course, as the creation of Jampris, the war god, he is our patron deity, but we have shrines to the other ones if you wish to go and examine it and perhaps give us your blessing.
Oh, yeah. Sure. That'd be super sweet since you're actual people. Not some kind of weird
Ish.
aberration.
As the 8-foot bull man stares at you, yes.
Sweet. He's over twice my height.
And if you seem to be at the marital bent, martial bent.
What?
You were right.
you were on point the first time.
Well, Mr. Fengley, I think
You
it's
guys
time we
have
go.
rights.
We should go consummate this.
Yeah, I was gonna
relationship.
say. He pushed. I'm courting.
The desert has been quite dry.
Ew.
We do have drills twice a day if you two wish to accompany.
That sounds awesome.
I would actually enjoy to see what you can offer, and perhaps we can learn from each other.
Yeah, you should see that guy with a baton.
I mean, I've only been fighting. I've only been fighting for millennia and a half, but I'm sure you guys have plenty to offer.
Yeah, we can tell you're really
Shame
good
the
at
ropes.
it with those chunks of metal all over your face.
I could switch out your horseshoes for you.
That's right.
Hey. If you're walking around on the streets, you probably should have. You should probably be shod.
That's right.
Yep.
You guys are taken through the keep and led to. It looks like it's been recently cleaned. Not that it was. I mean, it's in pretty good shape, but it's a set of interconnected rooms. You each have like a divan bed. There's fresh or ewers with fresh water in it, and bowls of fruit in each of them.
Mm.
Next, not the water.
Are they mostly
Bob
apples?
for apples. What's that?
I say, are they mostly apples?
No, some. It's kind of weird because some of the fruit. Does anyone have nature?
Yeah.
I do,
Oh.
apparently.
No, never mind. I don't.
Oh yeah.
That's a 6
Our
total.
urban ranger just rolled a 2.
What that is?
Alberta fit mark.
You may as well, dude.
This
Do
is
it.
called the banana.
And here we see a dog with a banana.
Well, I mean, I got a 15.
He's more fluent in fruit.
That's why we called him the Fly. You're looking at some of like the grapes and everything like that, and they look. I mean, they're grapes, but there's something odd about them. Some of the like different types of fruit you haven't seen before, but you remember reading about.
Really?
Oh my God, these are seedless.
I read about these in Fruit Journal Monthly. Yeah.
The Fruit Journal of who?
Monthly.
Wait a minute. Is this the Monsanto branch of Knossos?
Yeah, some of these fruits have been extinct.
Huh. Wow. Okay.
Let's hurry up and eat them all.
Yeah, guys.
Delicacy.
There can be no more.
Yeah, you can't get this elsewhere because this shouldn't exist.
Probably because they ate them, traveled across the world, shat out
Pooped.
the seeds,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then reseeded
and they
all
were
this stuff.
perfectly fertilized.
That's true.
Yeah.
Circle of life.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
trail of them all across the desert.
That's how we got here.
That's what we should tell them. We just followed the cow patties. That's how we.
There's a damn orchard, but it's all in one line. You can tell how old it is by how tall it is.
Yeah, the trail of plops.
We're not
That'd
done
be
yet, Bob.
great.
There's more.
Are we?
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Yeah. Your bed. Everything's quite comfortable, and as you pour the water, you see that he says. Porphyros goes. Oh, by the way, if it's something besides water you want, touch the ewer and say aloud what you wish to drink, and it'll change to that.
Mm,
Whoa.
that's pretty cool. We're taking the picture with us.
If it leaves the room, it breaks.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
You break it, you buy it.
Can have some fun with that.
You just gotta throw it out of the room. Watch
No,
it
right.
shatter.
That would be cool.
Horse urine.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking. As you're filling your cup with something like pee. Oh man, you did it again!
Roofy.
I try to bring some wonder into your miserable little lives, and you wreck it.
It's amazing. I love it. I just want to take one with us.
That's fine.
All right. So
Okay, I don't. Yeah, nobody knows. what's going on
Anybody
over
that doesn't know,
I accidentally grabbed his monster when I was going for mine.
oh, come on.
one's a monster, one's a rock star.
That's fair.
No, am I the only one that's going to go there?
And now there's what that Ken has a monster. I know it. I've seen it.
But I thought Bomick had the monster. Oh, he was reaching for the monster.
Yeah. Balmic has like a tin can.
Wow, can we stop?
The term is true.
That was it. I was done.
But it has a tab.
I was done. That was it.
Wiener jokes.
That's fine. One time over at Mount Pleasant, a guy challenged Ken to a wiener measuring contest. And I just said, go ahead, Ken, just pull out enough to win.
boy, this water is cold.
Ooh, ooh, man, these viewers.
What did you say to this?
Yes.
Thanks, Ed.
You know, no one else laughing.
Delightful.
Ooh.
What was that?
No one else is gonna laugh.
That's fine.
There are 4 people laughing right now. That's all that matters.
Bob isn't laughing.
We're pretending like we're playing to an audience here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Bob laughs on Lynn's side. He's a professional.
Bob will later
He
once
can
we
keep it
explain
together.
to him.
I think he cries. out
Yes,
of
because that was a subtle joke. Oh, I'm sorry. You might not get the ball mall we just launched.
The ball mall?
Mall. French.
All right, so
All right.
are we settled in?
I don't know. Are you?
I'd like
Oh,
to
you're
get
taking
settled
Are we
in.
gonna sit around telling fart and wiener jokes to each other?
That's how we go to sleep.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind.
see, I tried to segue, and then you bring it right back to the
I'm
fart
irritated.
and wiener jokes.
I was hoping we could elevate this to.
Good sir. This podcast is the pinnacle of class.
I want to be full. I want to be sponsored by the Folgers Art Studio. Damn it!
Vultures arts.
You got the
Right.
camera on? Here's class.
We're gonna get this crap on NPR, man.
Well, yeah, maybe we can be on All Things Considered. And we can take over for the segments about the quiet dignity of cat women.
I don't know. I'd like to hear that.
If it involves me fireballing Steve Inskeep, I'm all for it. I hate that guy.
He's got a really low deck save, too. I've heard that about him.
Good.
At least they don't have Garrison Keeler on there anymore.
No, well,
Yeah, well, hey.
What
Chris
was-
Thiele, great replacement.
Sorry.
you having an episode?
Yeah, it's like you get a sneeze and it's not sneezing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have your rooms are situated around like the central area. Each of you have like your own bed, like a wash basin, that sort of thing, which also fills up with clean water after you've used it.
I like this place.
We need to get these in our hotel.
Mhm.
Super modern amenities.
Start doing research.
How do we make
Start
these?
researching Arcanist. I'm sorry, whatever you are now. Start researching on how to make these.
No, there's 3 seashells.
He doesn't know how to
man.
use the 3 seashells.
Yeah, I just made a poop joke.
Good job.
See?
Yay.
That's your own fault right there. We
Start-
were on smooth sailing, ready to go.
Just start saying Smurf,
No,
Smurf, Smurf, Smurf.
Oh yeah,
Pull
thanks.
out the
Thanks.
little-
Oh, by the way, thanks guys, because now a guy at work is calling me Smurf Stain.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so fortunate that nobody listens to this that I know.
That's true.
I didn't know it. I come into work. He's like, "Hey, Smurf Stain." I'm like, "Mom."
We've got a fan.
Oh,
Woo!
that's great.
Yeah, one of my bosses listens to it too. It's like,
What?
You guys are all dorks.
Hey, Smurf.
No kidding.
So, it's probably about 2 in the afternoon.
Mhm.
You guys get refreshed. There's also like a tub that fills up with warm water on command.
Whoa.
Dibs.
You each have one.
Never mind.
Whoa.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna soak and wash off some of the desert right now.
You don't have any on it. Your wig just.
That's
I
right.
know, but I feel it emotionally.
I sneak over to its tub and tell it to fill with urine.
You didn't touch it. Doesn't work. Stop it.
Each of these have like these little clear gems in them.
Mhm.
That actually, if you remember when you were in the ruins of Old Tresh, there was a broken one that was
Okay.
producing water. It's one of those, but
Oh, we tried to take that with us.
yeah, and it popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was serious.
pretty
Once I'm
cool.
settled in, it's going to make my head explode unless I find out what they're hiding here. So I'm going to go to the library. I'm going to start studying. That's what I'm doing the entire time we're here. So if you guys need me,
Yep.
that's where I'll be.
Oh, I'll
And I'll
be
look
there.
into the little water
Yeah,
thingies too.
I'll be there in a little while.
Okay.
I need a bath.
I need to luxuriate.
Yes. Yes.
They have all sorts of beard oils.
Oh yes. I would
place
think
just-
they would. They
Right.
I mean, they got the little goatee things going on, so they probably have and they've been around for a few millennia, so I'm
That's
sure they
bull
have
smurf.
a really good idea.
I'm
This
saw that.
discriminates.
Tail and mane shampoo, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works good. Beard hair is
Absorbent.
scruffy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and udder cream.
Ooh.
He's got
Yes.
mastitis. Let's go fix him.
Oh my god, dude!
He's got some bag balm.
Touch the tub.
Mhm.
Buttercream. Bathe. I'm gonna bathe in milk. Ah, the luxury.
Terrible.
Oh, sweet mercy.
no.
That's gonna be amazing.
The sight of a little naked dwarf in a judge's bathing in milk is disturbing.
Potpourri water.
I'm just picturing him rising like Charlize Theron from Snow White and the Huntress.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna luxuriate for quite some. I might do that the rest of the day. Tomorrow will be a good day because we're here forever. So yeah,
It's like, I
Yeah.
never want to leave.
I'll leave eventually.
Pretty dwarf.
Yeah, I'm
Doors don't
gonna
play.
wash up quick, and then I will head out to the training yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to the library?
Yep.
Porphyros takes you there, and he goes, just a bit of warning. The Master of Lore is a little odd. I mean, understandable. He stays cooped up in there all day. Doesn't
He's a
really interact
scroll.
with people, but he's got some rough edges. So just a
Okay.
warning.
No,
And he's
works for me.
lich.
What?
And by the way, he'll eat your soul.
Oh, should have led with that.
Yep, sorry.
His phylactery's the secret. By the way, we're gone now.
Keep one hand on your sack, otherwise he'll snatch it.
No, it's already there.
It's Bubba Hotep.
Monkey steals the peach.
That's the second time we've used that joke now, and I still don't get it.
It's a martial arts move where you castrate somebody by grabbing and pulling and yanking.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now.
Monkey steals the peach because it's fuzzy.
Yes. Thank you for that.
That's right. For those of you who don't understand that,
Well,
I feel that required explanation.
There comes a
right.
certain time in your life when you reach a certain age that your private parts are going to have fuzz on them.
Or
wow.
peach is your balls.
or if you manscape,
So honestly, Brent, when you're
Were there rails to begin with? We're off them. We're definitely off them.
when you write up these campaigns for each session, are you ever able to predict where we're going to go with it?
I have to say,
yes, it always goes here.
manscaping and utter cream. Just missed the boat on that one. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Oh, my God.
Well, lesson learned for you.
It is my fault.
So I'm luxuriating.
Yeah. His name is Farion. The librarian.
Ah, okay.
So you walk in and what you see is it's comparable to the Great Library of Tyrannium,
Okay.
which is the largest library in the world.
I'm
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're
overwhelmed.
you know that scene from Beauty and the Beast? Yeah.
I'm twirling now.
When aren't you?
Mhm.
You see the majority of these are actually those info discs,
Oh, yeah.
but
Alright.
there's also books, scrolls, as far as you can see. Porphyros leaves you in there, and you hear, "What do you want?"
Oh, he's talking to me?
No, from a voice from inside
Inside.
the library.
I mean,
Your
isn't
head.
it huge? Where's it coming from? Someone.
So
How do I?
it's echoing around. Yeah,
Am I the only person in there?
that's all you can see.
Oh, all right. Well, just here to get some knowledge. I like to read. Thanks. You got a card? Where's your Dewey Decimal System? I need your card catalog.
I want to read all the Sweet Valley Highs.
Is your
I'm on a
Babysitter's
quest
Club
for
up?
Nancy Drew.
I prefer Babysitter Club.
You hear a thump, 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 and you hear. Stay right there for a moment. I'm coming. And you also begin to hear like a whir behind you. And as you turn, you see that there's a little metallic orb floating around you. And it starts to like look at your face. And then it opens up and it's like a metallic eye. The whole thing's made out of brass and wires.
Mhm.
It ends up looking at you. Blink, 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 blink.
Floating on its own.
And then it whirls back. And rounding the corner, is a minotaur that makes the other ones look small.
Oh.
Standing about 10 foot tall. There isn't an ounce of fat on him. You can see the muscles rippling underneath his skin. He comes tromping by. He's using a cane, but otherwise seems to be perfectly fit. His right leg is kind of at a weird angle. He gimps by. The ball comes and flies back over to him, and he goes, "So, who are you and why are you here?"
My name's Abraham, and this is probably the most impressive library I've ever seen. So I'd like to spend as much time learning about whatever I can learn as you'll allow me to do.
Well, sounds good, but first, he points over. Grab a bucket.
Time to
Mop.
clean?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Start cleaning the floor over here.
Will do.
For every hour that you clean, I'll give you an hour of reading.
Absolutely.
Is there anything particular you're looking for?
Well, I don't know anything about your culture or your city. I love learning about new things. If you could direct me to a starting point, I would appreciate
well,
it.
now, learning, man. As much fun as it is being stuck out here with the same people for 1,000 years, talking about the same stuff. If I have to hear Philatides' story about the lusty Argonian one more time.
Oh, that sweet, sweet lizard.
Oh, man.
Her ear hole was so curvaceous.
You ever read that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they're weird.
What's volume 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Well, yeah, it's like her strumpet tail. I mean, it's something like the only one I've ever read, there's like by one of the rivers, there's like a camp where a guy has it, like a lean-to that collapsed on him.
Was he enjoying the book too vigorously?
It's hard to tell. Or he got ate by, I think he got ate by a bear, too. There's one, but anyway.
I
So,
love those ones.
when I was at the academy, you always knew I was pushing whatever the spells could do, branching out to new sources of magic. So that'll be the topic of conversation I start with this guy. Something that I think that he wouldn't know that I've researched, and throw it out there.
You know, I think you'd be wasted as just being a janitor. He hands you a plunger. You're going to be a plumber, too.
That's fine.
Nice.
Whatever I need to do to be a part of this library, I will do it.
And I gotta tell you, their toilets are huge.
No, they're just extra-dimensional portals that just expel all your contents.
That was a
Actually-
fun item.
I'm pretty sure their toilet just has a little spinning auger in it, which spews it out onto their feet.
All of them are just a big conveyor. They go to one.
We call it the hippo tail.
Oh, man.
It all goes to our compost.
He goes, wait. Tell you what. How about you sit down, you tell me about the outside world, and I'll let you look at the library.
Absolutely. So I'll basically tell him my educational life story.
He sits you down at a table, and he starts assembling like this little brass box that has a cone on it. And you see him take, he gimps over and opens up a box and pulls out one of those clear discs, the information discs.
Yep.
And the ones you've seen have been purple. This is absolutely crystal clear.
Even the ones we found in the old city were okay.
He pops it in and goes, start talking. Into the tube.
Oh, all right.
Do not disturb the tube.
So yeah, my only frame of reference that would compare is the studying in the library that I have from the academy. And
Well, he starts
maybe
asking you
we'll bust
questions.
into the old city, what we found down there.
Right. And he starts asking you questions about like the Elgari Empire, about Mithras, and all of that. Give me a knowledge. They got. What are your skills here?
I got here. There's my sheet.
Right.
Give me an Arcana and a History roll, please, at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're playing fifth.
Oops,
Yeah.
There's my. Aha.
Advantage and disadvantage are great.
13,
Supreme-
21 for
superb
Arcana.
concepts.
21 for Arcana.
Yep.
Poof.
And
Those are pretty.
26
Those are good.
Mhm.
for
That's
history.
insane. Yeah. You start telling him about what's going on in the world, and he starts to warm up to you. You feel two scholars talking, and he starts adding little bits and pieces into the information. As you watch, the disc starts to spin, and color starts to form out from it.
Mm.
Whoa.
All the information that you're saying is being transcribed.
In the
I'm
back,
published.
yeah. In the background, you hear getting louder.
Wait, so it's transcribing your speech into colors. So like these discs all have synesthesia. Like they,
You can hear color. It's amazing.
You see that it just really forms like the barest band of purple around it.
So we got plenty of room.
Way more than you got in your brain.
And as
Mhm.
you start talking about the,
But it's only 700 megabytes.
you start talking about Shresh, and he says, "Here, come, if you're interested in Shresh," he grabs you. And he's almost dragging you. You feel like he could pick you up and just juggle you.
Yeah. Yep.
He takes you over to a section of scrolls of clay tablets, and he goes, "This is we had at one point in time quite the exchange with Shresh. This is all the information I compiled during it. It's yours to examine."
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking notes. We're going to find some old abandoned dungeons, and we're going to make some hard,
Oh.
fat cash.
You find complete maps of the old city.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Our hotel will thrive.
I'm busting out my old cantrip to transcribe all that stuff, if he will allow me.
Absolutely. You're
Bam.
not going anywhere, so feel free.
Ha 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 ha.
Thus the trap is laid.
You said this guy's name is Farion?
Farion. Yep.
Marion, the librarian.
I guess that's it.
What maps am I able to transcribe?
That's what
here?
I've written it down
Complete
as.
maps.
So
of,
shall it be.
complete maps of each sector of Old Shresh.
All right.
And he goes, "Yeah, I toured it once. I drew these from memory."
Wow. How long? Before it's collapsed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Collapse.
Yeah, Shresh.
What happened?
Oh, I'll
1,000 years,
tell
bro.
him.
1,000
Yeah.
years.
Yep. All right. I guess I'll lay that whole thing out to him.
So what this means is, from the notes and everything you subscribe, or transcribe, sorry, the in-game effect will be if you're doing a history roll involving Old Shresh, you will do so at advantage.
Mm.
Whoa, that's cool. Nice. So,
All right, just taking notes.
Abraham.
All right.
Heroes.
Notes.
I am not going to try to manipulate this guy into leading me into information about the city or anything like that. I think he'd pick that up in an
You
instant.
have a feeling, a couple minotaurs come in at various points in times, and he turns around and tells them to bugger off. He's talking.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to play this guy at all.
In fact, he's actually, he shows interest. And he actually, he goes, "If you like that, you're gonna love this." He takes you over to.
You ever been with a Minotaur, baby? I love this.
He takes you over to a steel table, and he starts talking about the various fights that Iseed had. And he touches the table, and as you watch, it ripples, and 3D images of the armies and everything form on it. He begins to show you their maneuvers.
Oh, high-tech sand table. Nice.
Then he goes, "I got this 1,000-point Necron army, and there's no one to play with."
I painted it myself.
Cripes, but his miniatures would be about 16-inch figures, right?
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
use heroic scale.
Jeez.
But he shows you how to operate it. And he said, if there's anything in here that you wanted to examine and show other people, you can use this viewing table with these discs to show people.
Ooh, outstanding.
Whoa.
Not in an effort to manipulate, but uncommon for me. I'm going to let him know the whole reason why we're here. I mean, I don't know if when Eric told Isosceles Cow Triangle there, I don't remember his name, but if that was relayed to the to Farion, but I'm going to let him know, hey, this is why we're here. Do you know anything about this? Is this something we should be worried about? Are we being manipulated?
No. He goes, we're guarding something. He gets really serious, and he goes, what we're guarding, again, trust us. You don't want to know, because if it gets out, bad things can happen.
Man, I got to find that out.
It's
That'd
safe.
be crazy.
It's being covered by top men.
Top men.
Men? I thought you were minotaurs.
He said, we were entrusted something by a very important person, and it is our duty to guard it until such a time as we are released from it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's Mage King stuff.
That was Elvis.
Trust us, and we will trust you.
It seems like if we are here and you've been doing such a good job of protecting us, that someone may be manipulating this. Or else, why would we be here? Why would we have a map that leads us right straight here? If there's any information that you can give and that I could possibly use to help, I would be willing to do that.
He said it's above my pay grade. Argenios will decide, and that's what we go with.
Okay, fair enough.
For being an unlearned warrior, he's a good leader.
He smashed things good, huh?
Me smash brick now. But yeah, I mean, you're there about, sun is set, that sort of thing. You've just been lost in that.
Whatever free reign he's going to give me, I'm going to push. Well, not push, but I'm going to use to the
The
extent that I
at
can.
first he's trying to restrict you a bit, but the more you talk, the more he's letting you.
Okay. And if there's anything that I can glean,
Okay, I thought you were going somewhere. If there's anything I can do for you.
Have you been milked lately?
Aw.
No, but
You gotta be careful.
I'm not.
He's hung like a bull.
I'm going to recognize that this guy can sniff me out, and probably if I start doing anything even remotely obvious, that he's going to find out, and it's going to cut my access off to the information here. But if there's any way that I can push it to try to get a hint of what's going on and what they're hiding, I'm going to do it.
He also says, to aid you, and he goes, he walks over and he grabs one of those eyes. He goes, this is a librarian's aid. He hands it to you. You can also use this to go find books and everything for you. It'll cut down the amount of time.
Oh, it'll go fetch him for me?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Abraham now has AIDS.
Super 8.
Super AIDS.
He shows you how to activate it, and he teaches you a cantrip to where you can enter into see through it.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Is it like Phantasm and they got like super cool little metal spikes sticking out the
Well,
front so
actually-
you can gore somebody?
Yeah, it doesn't cerebral bore people, but it has like he teaches you the command words and everything like that. Upon command, little nippers can come out and grab books for you.
Ooh.
Kind of like a
Turkey's done.
A little cold in here, huh?
kind of like a barrel. Little barrel has crab legs.
Yeah, man.
All right.
It's brass. You know those things are cold.
But yeah, the range is it's small. It's only like 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
After that, it won't like and roll across the
Sure.
ground.
All right, well, I'm going to pick my central location, and I'm going to get to transcribing.
Okay. Porphyros shows you the shrines.
Hmm.
As you walk in, you see that there's a central cathedral to Jampras.
Mhm.
In each, to the side, there are niches for each of the different gods. And you can see that the Malak shrine has been used as a garbage disposal unit.
Boo! What's wrong with you buttholes?
Judging from the shrine, you see that it's well kept, and you see that it has been anointed with the proper oils. Whoever's been maintaining it knows what they're doing.
Wow, very nice. Who is who's the maintainer of the shrine and the temples here?
Porphyros goes, well, actually, it's something we rotate.
Oh, really? So it's
We got a chore wheel.
yeah. We
We've got a whiteboard.
we throw darts. Well, so everyone seems to be fairly learned then when it comes to.
And he starts to chuckle a bit. He goes, you might not know this about us, but we're each and every one of us are priests of Jampras.
Wow.
And we do pay honor to the other gods. Jampras is our patron. But
Well, it's understandable. That's he's the man for you folks.
Great.
the master of stone and fire is a worthy god.
I agree.
Ooh, I'm starting
He's,
to like these cows.
He's my boy.
And he goes, and he said, in fact, I'm the one who did this recently. Do you approve? Is there something I can improve upon to honor your god?
Yeah, it sucks, Smurf.
Is there DM anything that he could? Because it sounds like sounds like they're pretty much on par.
You can show him a few things to.
Okay.
You teach him a few rituals, a few sayings, and as you do so, because the shrine to Malak is actually a stylized dwarf
Mm-hmm.
of Malak holding a bowl, that has the guys popping, guys climbing on top, popping gems out.
Oh God.
It was the first thing that popped in my mind. Was that the
you had me until then. I'm like, oh, now I got it. All right.
No, but it's it's close to a dwarven. And he goes, how the Shrine of Melloc works is, I mean, the statues of Melloc aren't completely accurate because you can't contain the perfect vision of a dwarf in stone, but is as close as it can come. And there's an eternal fire that always sits in the hands of him to symbolize the spark of creation.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start telling him, various litanies and stuff like that, you see that the fire starts to pick up a bit, and you feel like a sense of aid.
Good job.
Statue winks.
Aw. And then, of course, after all of my bathing, by the way, I did try to bathe. I did bathe in 100% bacon grease at one point in time. Because,
well, I was going to do
God,
something
that's amazing.
now that you're covered in bacon grease.
Oh, I'm not, because afterwards,
No one will ever catch me.
Afterwards, it was potpourri water, and I had to try it. Luxury.
You feel like a feeling of peace overwash you, and for a moment you thought that Porphyros's hand was on your shoulder, but you look and there's no one there.
My God, I want to use a forge right now.
I got the anvil.
I got the
hammer something.
I got the feeling I want to make something.
I got a steel ingot right now.
So how this works? You have this feeling pass over you.
Mm-hmm.
How this will work is once per day, you can cast a first level spell without burning a slot.
Ooh.
Whoa. Wow. Sweet.
You can't up it. You can't do it. It is just a first level spell.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Yeah.
That's pretty freaking awesome. And yes, and I really do want to go. I mean, I'm assuming they've been forging and creating for a very, very long time. So I absolutely want to
We actually have a mine if you want to see it.
Oh my God. I mean, oh my Malak. Absolutely I do. You're darn tootin'. These are the things that interest me almost as much as.
I know. I kind of want to stay here.
The problem is you
We'll be here for a little while. I think we'll be.
He takes you to the forges, and you can see that there's neat. And he goes, "This is our master smith,
Smith. John Smith.
Hephaestion."
All right, man. Okay, I'll go over it.
Nice lame legs.
He's got dancer's legs. He's Fred staring around. You see a burly minotaur covered in soot and everything like that. But the forges are immaculate as far as a forge goes.
Oh, sure.
They have giant blast furnaces. The quality of steel that you see is exceptional. He walks over and he goes, "A dwarf! Hey!" And he comes
Minotaur,
over.
what up?
Hephaestion comes over and hugs you.
He's a hugger.
Okay.
And Porphyros laughs and goes, "I'll leave you two to it."
Heck yeah. Thanks, bro.
He takes you around and starts showing you, and you guys start talking shop.
Mm-hmm.
The quality of steel that you've seen it rivals that of the dwarves.
This is good work you do here.
You guys should make a play toy for Montague. Like a little jingly ball or something that you can chase around.
Something on the end of a string.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Reflects the light and puts little lasers up on the wall you can chase.
Disco ball. Yeah. So the whole mountain is he starts explaining that the mountain that the Knossos is built into is filled with high quality iron ore and carbon, all that jazz. You see that he takes you to the whitesmithing area. They put jewelry together, everything like that. You're surprised at the delicacy, and it's very stylized. It looks very much like the type of jewelry and gemwork that you would see in Xana.
But I would assume it's Minotaur sized.
Some of it, they have humans that they do work for and everything like that. He shows you.
If no one leaves, then over time have people just like tripped upon the place and are now living here?
He says that there are certain tribes of Bahauti nomads that we've been allies with for a very long time that they don't leave the wastes so much, but they come in and out.
Okay.
Like intermediaries.
Yeah. They're not allowed within the city proper, but they're allowed within the human
Gotcha. Okay, that's right. That's right. There was some stuff outside the gate kind of
Yeah,
thing.
there's an
Okay, I
enclave
remember that.
outside.
All right.
And
Well,
this
that's
is stuff
good
that
to know.
we make for them in gratitude.
Okay, because
He
and I
said-
assume that you're in a desert. There are some things that you can't make and or grow here. So trade has to happen somewhere.
Well, he does laugh and he goes, "We're in a bit of a special situation because the whole area around it's green. There's irrigation. The soil is quite well. You saw olive groves
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. And it's kind of weird that it's poof in the middle of the desert.
With the extreme age of minotaurs, how do you? How often do you calf?
Yeah, really. Where do you keep the heifers?
Yeah.
Oh, and again, this is more me player.
"Boy, you were out in the desert one."
No, this is more me player wanting to get information on.
You did think it was kind of
because minotaurs are very, very old lived. If they have more than one or two.
You haven't seen a female.
That's what I'm asking. Where are the
Ever.
heifers?
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're more of a Greek situation.
Well, technically, yeah, they're
they're
kind
not
of
the s-
modeled after.
They're not the sacred band of Thebes. They just know.
Yeah.
These
Okay,
guys-
well, I'm just curious because that's curious. If
He
you have
said-
people that live that long, then
He goes,
usually
that
population.
you see like a kind of an odd look across his face. He goes, "That's a question for Argenios. I'm not comfortable with discussing it."
All right, do you asexually bud or something?
No, you don't.
These cows, the tail flips up and a bunch of polyps just go on the ground. Oh, little babies. They're so cute.
Well,
Come to the birthing fields.
yeah, no. There
Okay.
haven't been new minotaurs in a very, very
All right, well,
long
that's a player curiosity. So,
We well, that's the thing. Something that I would say probably Arcadios and I would know is that minotaurs,
True minotaurs.
yeah, true minotaurs are a rare and dying breed, considering that there was basically all the females were wiped out back over 1,000 years ago.
During
well, I'm
the
gonna
first war.
I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out with my boy here at the forge for if not today, maybe a couple of days or whatever, and just kind of hang out, make stuff, and run around and
Because if
Super
you're
awesome.
doing specific armor and weapon work, the stuff that he teaches you, and you absorb it like a sponge. If you're doing armor repair or weapon work, you will get advantage.
all right.
Nice.
Unless you're doing something for Ken, then you
Perfect.
get disadvantage
Okay.
as he sniffs his fingers.
And it's a cursed item. It'll strangle him if you put it on him.
I love that thing.
All right. That's
It's awful.
It is.
yeah.
terrible.
I'll hang out. I'm impressed. This is even better than the luxury. And then I get to go back to my room and luxuriate in the tub again. Yes.
We should try to find the Minotaur wives. At least like Ent wives. Is there-
They wandered into
lost
the brown wastes. They were herded away. we started in Texas. They went to Chicago. I don't know what happened to them once they got there.
All right.
So, you two are taken to the training grounds, and you see that Argenios himself is actually leading them in drills.
And by you two, he means Arcadios and Feng Li.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Isolios is there, and he goes, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Feng.
Feng. He goes, this is what I was telling you about. And he has the other Minotaurs around. He said, we're really good at hand-to-hand combat. Chosen a Jampress.
Look at me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he said, but we really haven't had much in the way of archery. Would you give us a demonstration?
That's because you don't have thumbs.
They do.
There's that race of minotaurs that's still just hooves.
The stub breed. We gotta cross them with some Holsteins.
And I say yes, I'd definitely be honored to do so.
And they set up a target and everything like that. And they said, show us what you got.
Show us what you got.
Here's a belaying pin. Hit it bullseye.
Oh God, no, not the belaying pins. Let's see here. Hi, dice. Here, I'll use the faux Wisniewski killer.
I gave that to you?
Yeah.
Wisniewski.
Yeah,
That'll work.
it's a 20.
That's cool.
Your arrow ricochets and comes back and hits you in the head. Instant kill.
That thing hates you.
That thing hates me so much.
Comic rolled a 20 with the Wisniewski killer.
Let's do it on the open. It flipped with a 19.
It did too.
Look, the Wisniewski killer isn't everyone's monkey. And the last time when you started whispering Wisniewski and rolling it for other people, it turned against you. There's a reason.
Oh, another 9.
I lost
All
a
right.
9 today.
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you get for your shot?
20.
Euro thumbs right in the center of the target. Silas goes, that's an impressive shot from 50 paces. He said, hey, if you tried this, and he starts to move your hands a little bit, a certain direction,
Okay.
brings up the anchor point, go ahead and roll again.
One better.
You feel like it's improved a bit.
Okay.
That you guys start talking. The Minotaurs are impressed. You feel like between the two of you guys, you're really, it's nice talking shop with somebody that isn't beating the snot out of you.
Right. That's the thing though. I'm like Minotaur bows
But
have
that's
to
the
be enormous.
That's how I like to learn, though. With somebody beating the crap out of me. I
Do
mean,
you want to shoot one?
I'm like, I definitely try it. I've never seen one.
You have to. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, use your feet.
No, seriously, you would
Oh, man, a football bow?
you would have to use it
Awesome.
as a foot bow almost. Like these Minotaurs are huge.
They bring out a bow that's probably about 7 foot tall,
Holy crap.
Sweet.
with the arrow very much like a harpoon.
Nice.
What the hell you want me to do with this?
I position the thing sideways so I can actually get the thing to
Take a shot at disadvantage.
Put it over your head.
Well, that
That's
would be
not
a
bad.
14.
Yeah.
Is what you needed.
Wow! Yeah!
It's not a perfect shot, but you hit the target, and as it hits the target, the Minotaurs as one start to cheer.
As I'm like windmilling,
Bang, leap.
as I start just trying to maneuver my arm, just windmilling the thing a bit. Like, ow!
They just stampede.
So what this is through these lessons, if you use an oversized weapon, you won't be taking disadvantage when you do it.
Whoa!
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oversized
good every
weapon
time
or
you take a
oversized
pee.
boo?
Oversized weapon or bow. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
And
Sweet.
they said, "Well, this thing's just collecting dust. Take it. Trophy for your shot."
You're carrying around a telephone pole.
That's amazing.
I mean, normally we put in nose rings as a trophy, but this is good for you.
No, we banned them. That's why there ain't been no calves. They all been banded.
And I thank them, and I'm like, just a moment, and I sit down with the calligraphy stuff, and I make
A drawing of you two,
no
Look what I can do.
no I want to do a sort of like a little bit of an extended scroll of the signs for Jampris, and do it in the Lotus Imperial.
They take it. Asilios, you see, he seems strangely touched by it, and he pats you on the shoulder and goes, "You're a good goat."
Oh,
I like you.
that plebe in the field is going to die.
Argonios says, "Well, you were taught by Agamemnon, correct? To Arcadios?
He raised me.
Well, would you mind sparring with me?"
Not at all. That'd be great.
As you pull out your sword, you see a look of shock
Mm-hmm.
pass across his face. "I know that sword.
How dare you have that little dagger?
Its name is
Was it?
I know that sword. It's
Glamdring, the foe hammer.
There you go. We're done for.
What a bunch of nerds.
Shut up.
And with that, we will pick up on the next episode of Are You Wearing a Helmet? I would like to thank my players.
Ken.
Chris.
Eric.
Rick.
Translation, Rick.
Yeah,
Mo,
that's
mo, mo.
Torian for Rick.
Yeah.
Mo, 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 mo.
Moo.
New Bridge. I am your GM, Brent Bomick. Join us again for the soon, far sooner, hopefully, than the previous episodes. And until then, may all your hits roll as crits.